In this video, we're going to talk about the Burton Instigator. It's one step above being a full-blown entry-level board. It's designed for someone that's coming off of a rental or just coming out of their very first snowboard when they were just starting. It's for progression. It's a board that's easy to engage. It's not super hooky. It's very playful.
I'm the ultimate instigator, the perpetrator of angry.
You're like a
number
reject
one in
of the
disrupting
WWF.
your product.
You're not even good enough for the WWE.
Oh, you think you can mock me?
You're
but
like
I will return.
A low ring of honor. This board features directional flat top camber, which is a flat to rocker profile that's set back. Basically, it makes the board surfy and playful. You're gonna get a little more rocker in the nose than you are in the tail. Makes it better for slash and pow, and it's easy and forgiving.
I'm an
God
instigator.
Damn it, Otto, you too. This board is available in both regular and wide sizes.
Okay, so the Instigator is obviously designed for someone that's progressing, and as such, the flex pattern reflects that. It's not full-blown like jib noodle soft, but it's not anywhere near middle of the road. It's somewhere in between those 2 points. So what you're going to notice with this board is a lot of flex on the tips, a lot of flex between the feet, a lot of torsional give, and stability is just thrown right out the window. That's just gone. This is a board you're going to feel everything on when you're riding it. This is one of those boards that has skateboard-like pop or skate pop, depending on who you're talking to. What that means is you don't have to aggressively load it up to get the pop you want out of it. You can just be riding along, boost, and you're good to go. Now, the big thing with this is you could load it up, but that's just a waste of your efforts. And by and large, there are snappier boards out there with this camber profile to it or in this same product range. This board, it has enough to learn on, but not really enough to wow you if you stick around with the board. And this carries over to jumps. You want to keep it on the smaller side of things. So small jumps or medium small jumps, nothing probably over 25 feet. It's just a board that's not designed for it. If you don't know how to butter, this board's got you covered. It's got rocker in the tips with a softer flex pattern. You can get up on them, really press into them, or not. Be lazy, be laid back. You're still going to be able to press this board. And that carries over to jibbing. Slow, fast, it doesn't matter what your speed is. You're going to be able to jib with this board. Nose press, tail press, lean into it. You're good. You want a board slide? Get sideways. This thing will hug a rail. This board's soft and forgiving enough to do any kind of butter or jib variation you could want as you're progressing as a rider. You want a hard carve? Forget it with this board. It's not designed for it. This is a board that you can go out and do turns with long, swooping, drawn out carves, but hard, aggressive ones, the flex pattern's too soft. You're gonna get it to wash out. This is a board that's designed for someone that's progressing. Someone that's learning how to aggressively carve. This is definitely a board for someone that's progressing as a rider. You know, it could be a person's first board, or it could be someone that's just stepping up that's a low-level intermediate. Personally, I overpowered this board all goddamn day long. That's just the way it is. It's the nature of the beast with a board like this. It's not designed for me. But for you guys out there that are still looking for a board to learn with, definitely put this into being a contender for you. It's a board that's very easy to utilize, especially in a freestyle focus, and you're not going to be held back as you're progressing. You'll know when you're past this board's ability for you, basically.
It's soft and it's flexible, so what other boards stick out as being comparable to the Burton Instigator? The Rome Gangplank, the Flow Verve, the GNU Money.
The Feather would be the female counterpart to the Instigator, you know, just one of those boards that you can progress with, much like this deck. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.